This week on The Week Ahead, irresponsible journalism has made the debt ceiling debate messier than we imagined. Plus, a Missouri Congresswoman gives her take on big government. Welcome to The Week Ahead. I'm Frank McCaffrey. Do you remember the days when reporting seemed to be much more responsible than it is in this, the age of the internet? Well, a lot of that responsibility has seemed to go out the window during this debt ceiling debate story. It seems you're getting hit with a different take on the story from every different angle. For more on this, we're joined by Americans for Limited Government's Rick Manning. Rick, don't you think the taxpayers deserve more of a straight report on what's going on here?
Yes, Frank, I really do. It's amazing how the journalism that we're getting is based on rumor, innuendo, anonymous sources. You know, the fact is, it's just not the way it used to be when you actually had to have sources, you had to name your sources, you had to have second sources. Now it's who can ever run with the biggest rumor fastest to get it up on a blog. Politico reported that there is a whole series of anonymous sources are the lifeblood for what this whole debate's about and for them covering the debate. They tweeted today that anonymous sources are the crack cocaine for reporters. And, you know, that's why our reporting really seems like it's on drugs. And because of some of the way the internet works, where we're getting immediate and almost instantaneous responses, we don't really get an opportunity to digest what's being said. It just seems like everybody's just throwing a bunch of mud at one another.
Thank you very much, Rick. Let's face it, the problems our government is having with its finances is a direct result of big government. We spoke with Congresswoman Vicky Hartzler of Missouri about cutting big government spending.
We've got to quit spending money we don't have.
Congresswoman Vicky Hartzler is not a supporter of growing government and its spending. She's been questioning why Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri did not vote to get the recent cut cap and balance plan through the Senate.
It's just dismaying to me that Senator McCaskill would not support reining in our runaway spending and balancing our budget and making sure that we don't default August 2nd. I don't understand why she wouldn't pass this, why she would vote to table it.
Members of the House sometimes roll their eyes at the actions of the U.S. Senate.
It's ironic that the Senate, who spends all their time saying we've got to do something, the sky is falling, doesn't do anything.
It's clear that the lawmaker sees one of the best ways to cut back on big government is to get a balanced budget amendment passed. And she wonders why our leaders struggle to get this done.
If they ask the people in their state if they support a balanced budget amendment, would hear a resounding yes. In fact, Missouri has a balanced budget amendment as part of our Constitution. 49 out of the 50 states have some form of balanced budget amendment. So why wouldn't you support it here in Washington as well? Clearly we need it with $14.3 trillion in debt. So let's pass it, do the right thing, do the same thing that families do all across America every month. And businesses and farms, they balance their budget. We all do at home. Washington should too.
Hartzler is familiar with fiscal responsibility. She and her husband run a farm in Missouri. And that's all the time we have for The Week Ahead. Please join us again next time.
For more on these and other issues, visit netrightdaily.com.